Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Bronze. In the last episode we made it all the way here to Memoria Town, the town of memories, and we also got a fishing rod and we started to fish around for some stuff. We can't go any further from here because we need the TM for strength, which we can't find yet. But what I think... At the end of the last episode, I was sort of having a debate as to what was going to be the final member of our team. If you have a look currently, we had Eevee, which I'm hoping to evolve into a Flareon, Lickitung, Ferret, Fluffy, and Sunkern. What I was hoping to do is catch a water type, because water is a type that we desperately need on our team, I would say. And the big issue we have is, we still started fishing, but all we could find were Krabby and Goldeen and Corsola. And whilst Corsola is a cool Pokemon, unfortunately doesn't really help our incredible weakness to fighting types, with Ferret, Lickitung, and Eevee all currently weak to fighting. And apparently, from what I could tell from what the next gym seemed to be implying, was that it was also a fighting type gym. So we're not using Corsola. Sure, she'll get a chance in a later Let's Play, but rather we are going to take on this gym as we are now and hope that we are strong enough. So, your champ in the making. I don't even need to be here because this is not a Pokemon League certified gym. But hey, it's extra pay. If you beat the leader here, you'll get a special HM move. Okay, so we're assuming there'll probably be the Strength or Surf, because those are the two that we need to actually get anywhere at the moment. So, we have 22, 24, 20, 22, 24, 28, and 20. So we're just going to see what these guys are about. Again, I think this might be fighting, in which case we could be in deep trouble, but hopefully that's not. So, good day, young child. We must battle. Muniz? I have no idea what he's trying to say there. But anyway, so Gentleman Wilford wants to battle. He sends out a Nidoran. Okay, so poison types. And bearing in mind that the leader of this gym obviously has a Nidoking, could mean that this is a poison type gym. But of course it knows Double Kick, and Double Kick is a big issue for us. Let's swap into Ferret. Hope he doesn't. He goes for another Double Kick. Unfortunately, but we can get off a Quick Attack, and Quick Attack will take out the Nidoran. Next up is a Snubbull. So we'll go back, and we will try. Charm is such an annoying move at the moment, because obviously all of my Pokemon are virtually physical attackers, aside from Fluffy. But he says he's failed his friend Flynn. I don't think I'm doing my job quite properly. So, we have two options. We can continue to try and level up everyone easily, or I can try and get the extra 2 levels that we need for for Fluffy to evolve into Ampharos. But I'd rather keep everything balanced. So, next round is against this guy. I was glad when Flynn asked me to join his gym, says Juggler Alonso, who starts off with a Coughing, so another poison type. Obviously Snubbull wasn't a poison type, so it does seem to sort of be... You can sort of see why it might be a not official gym. It does seem to sort of have a variety of different types. It's got a second Coughing. It's interesting also that, you know, obviously you can get the TM, as I mentioned last time, you can get the TM for Psychic here, and obviously Psychic would blitz through all of these poison types. If only I had a Pokemon that could learn Psychic, okay? Next up is a Pineco. So is that just Bug at the moment? I can't remember. Nearly get taken out, so we're going to swap to Ferret. Goes for another takedown. Phew. Quick Attack does a decent amount of damage, and we take out the Pineco, easy peasy. I think that does mean it is just plain normal, because it wasn't resisted there, so it can't be Rock or Steel. Obviously Forretress is a Bug Steel type. And finally, Juggler Alonso has another Pineco, so we will swap to Eevee. Keep Eevee getting some levels as well. And Quick Attack. should be more than applicable here. So Eevee grows to level 21. Ferret gets another chunk of experience. He says he's dropped his balls. Great, my balls are now scattered all over the floor. Lickitung faints due to the poison, but that's not an issue because we are right by the Pokemon Center. So next up is Sky. So it's not an official gym, but that doesn't mean it will be any easier to beat. Says a guitarist Vinny, who starts off with a Vulpix, which again we'll try and take out. Goes for the Roar to bring out Lickitung, which isn't too much of an issue for us. We will just Stomp. It can do a huge amount of damage. Next up is the Ariados. Annoyingly, Leech Life is doing way too much damage, so we will go to Flaffy. Goes for the Constrict. That's not going to do anything to us. We can start Thunder Shocking away, and that does a nice large chunk of damage. Flaffy gets another good chunk of experience. Eevee, and then we'll go into Ferret this time. And we'll Quick Attack, Quick Attack, Quick Attack. There we go. And then final Pokemon is an Elekid, so I'm going to hope that Lickitung can take this guy out. Stomp. It's got Thunder Punch, but nowhere near enough to take me out. Guitarist Vinny was defeated. My hot licks, he says. I need to go do some more tuning rather than training, of course. So we're going to see what this guy has to offer us. I'm assuming his final Pokemon. His first Pokemon is Nidoking, because they were always talking about it. If it is Nidoking, obviously I have an issue, because only... Well, if it's Nidoking, could put Sunkern in front. Nah, I don't think it's worth it. Okay, so, we'll see what this guy says. Hello, welcome, I am Flynn. Together me and my Nidoking drove the dreaded Missing No out of Koto and ended their wake of paranormal destruction. So I started a gym to see who else I can defeat with my power. I am unstoppable. Let's do this. So I'm going to take on leader Flynn. He starts off with his Nidoking as I suggested he would. And rather than try and take this guy out, he does no strength. And that is a 2-hit KO. We're going to go for the Tail Whip to try and lower that defense, get it down as low as possible. In comes the Double Kick, that's going to do a huge amount of damage to us. So that was pretty unsuccessful. But now, what we can do here is... Ooh, do I want a Defense Curl? I'm going to Defense Curl. He layers me. Okay, so I'm going to Defense Curl again. And he Double Kicks me, and that doesn't do too much, actually. So I'm going to Defense Curl again. And now I'm going to Quick Attack, and that does a good amount of damage, but he gets a crit hit on the second of the Double Kicks. What on earth is going on there? Another Pokemon which I have Defense Curl on, which is quite good, goes for the Strength and does a huge amount of damage, but we take out his Nidoking. Lickitung grows to level 24. His next Pokemon is a Hitmontop, which is a big issue for us. So we're going to go into Flaffy, and I'm going to Thunder Wave this guy. Especially because he's faster than us. That was a crit. So we want to heal. It's fully paralyzed. Sweet. Cool. That's really good. We're going to Thunder Shock now. Okay, that looks like a 4-hit KO, maybe? As long as he doesn't get any crits, we should be fine. But we do want to make sure that we don't do anything too stupid, so I am going to heal up, and he goes for the Protect. Bad luck there. We can Thunder Shock away. Here we go. And the Hitmontop goes down after some... Okay, so his next Pokemon is a Pidgeotto, which is a good, obviously a good Pokemon for Flaffy to encounter. Goes for the Sand Attack and fails, which is really handy. Means that Thunder Shock is an easy 2-hit KO on the Pidgeotto. Next up is a Kingler, so again, electric types proving pretty beastly here. We get the paralysis as well, we should therefore be faster. Get off another Thunder Shock, we can take out the Kingler. Flaffy will go to level 29. And his final Pokemon is a Slowking, so again, I'm a bit wary of its Psychic capability, so I'm going to heal up just in case. Yeah, good thing I did heal up. Thundershock should be a good. Okay. So it's not quite a 2-hit KO. Unfortunately, we did get the special defense drop, which probably means we will be taken out next turn, regardless of whether I healed or not. So I'm just going to do that. And now Lickitung should be able to survive. Yeah, he goes faster. He's faster than the Slowking. Gets off a stomp. The Slowking goes down. Lickitung gains a good 843 experience points and hopefully a decent amount of happiness, so return should be even more powerful. And move. What? Beaten by a kid? Okay, you've earned this HM. So we get an HM. We get HM04, which is Strength. So HM04 teaches Strength. With it, Pokemon can move large boulders, but only if you have Peel City's gym badge. If I lost to you, maybe it's possible I didn't get all the missing though. Now we'll just jump here. Good job, Mark. What was all that doodad about missing what? Okay, so that's pretty cool. We get Strength, which is obviously very handy for us. We will heal up, and then we will give Strength to someone. Strength. Sorry, wrong one. Strength. Okay, so we want to give this to... Probably Farret is the best choice. Farret is a decent HM sort of slave in this case. And it's better than Fury Swipes, because Fury Swipes obviously always has that really annoying ability to miss. No one likes a move that can miss. Okay, cool. So I think what we can now do is we can help... we can head out this way. And we have Wild Magnemite out here, which we never saw before. So this is a good... Ooh, they flee as well. So, Wild Magnemite. Do they always flee? No, sometimes they Thundershock me. Okay, so... Wild Scyther, which we have already seen around here. So, just give me a sec. I'm going to switch in Flappy. And let's see if we can catch another Let's see if we can catch a Magnemite. The nice thing about Flappy battling is Flappy is just constantly getting back the health that it loses. With gonna paralyze it. There we go. Get the full paralysis, which is awesome. Now we're gonna go for a Pokeball, and we're gonna save just to be sure. And there we go. So we catch a Magnemite, the Magnet Pokemon, as well. Cool. Is there anything else? Obviously, I haven't fully searched this area because there are wild Farfetch'd as well. We want to Thunderwave. If I remember correctly, they're really annoying to catch. So I might want to do an Ultra Ball here. So save, use. There we go. So we catch a Farfetch'd the Wild Duck Pokemon as well. Anything else for us? More Magnemite. And now, as you can see, it is now night time. So what we do want to do actually is we want to what we definitely want to do is we want to do some more fishing, because where you can, if I remember in the original games of this gen, if you can catch Corsola somewhere in the daytime, you can catch Staryu there at the night time. So I'm going to hope for that. So good roll. Let's see. Do we catch a Starmie? No, more Krabby. Good roll. We'll do a few of these just to see. More Magikarp. It's obviously not much use to us. Come on, be a Star. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there are Staryu here, which is cool. We will Thunder Wave, definitely, and then we'll start tackling. Of course, it can recover, which just sucks. But there we go, and now we want to... What I am doing is I'm running low on Pokeballs, so I've got to be aware of that. But we catch a Staryu, the star-shaped Pokemon. Another potential option, but I want to save Staryu for a different playthrough that I'm planning. So we're just going to keep moving on and on and on. Or Magnemite. I wonder if there's anything else around here. Wild Raticate, which is pretty annoying, just in general. More Wild Raticate. Of course I can't escape. Can you please escape? Thank you. Just quickly go heal up Eevee, and then more Magnemites, and yeah, we can't do much against a Steel type. With Eevee, another Raticate, which we can't escape from. A Wild Cubone, okay, so here's another Pokemon that we can try and catch, hopefully. Hopefully it's another... of course they flee, I've got to remember that Cubone flee. Wild Growlithe, which obviously we've already seen. But oh, of course. Stupid Hyper Fang, I hate that move. Just makes, you know, Rattata from being, you know, cute, well, I say cute, but, you know, just being a pest to actually just being really annoying sometimes, especially when you're grinding. Because it can take out your Pokemon, because it's got a base, I can't remember what base attack it is, but it's high. And it's stab, and it does way too much damage. And it's always got a quick attack to hit you if you're low on health as well, so yeah. Screw Rattata. So we want to catch a Cubone, but I don't want to be hanging around here for too long, obviously. I'm pretty sure this probably isn't the most exhilarating watch. Oh, there's another Cubone, so we will say. Yeah, so we'll just see what we can get. I won't be able to paralyze it, obviously, because our only paralysis move is Thunder Wave, and being a ground type, Cubone is immune to that. So stop fleeing, Cubone. We want the chance to sort of get it down maybe twice. That's going to flee again. Okay, so here we go. This is probably our best opportunity. We'll go for a level ball, I guess. It is lower level than me, right? Yeah, by 3. So we catch a Cubone as well, the lonely Pokemon. Obviously, Cubone played a big part in the ground monotype that I did on my channel. It was actually the last Let's Play I did as well. That was an experience. Anyway, so we've seen Cubone, we've seen nothing else to suggest that there's other stuff here. So we will continue onwards into this area. And we have Wild Coughing here, so at this rate I'm going to run out of Pokeballs. I think all I've got is a Pokeball left. Stop poisoning me. Do I have actually anything to heal poison? I have a full heal. Great. Don't really want to use a full heal at this point, but yeah, we'll let Eevee go down, I think. Ah, I thought that was in, I must say. Okay, no, not okay. Come on, Coughing, behave. Get in the ball, Coughing, get in the ball. There we go. So we catch a Poison Gas Pokemon, Coughing, and we will move Eevee from the front, despite the fact that she's going to die anyway, actually. So we might as well. See, we could probably switch Sunkern to the front here, especially if there's a, like, being a cave, we expect there to be Geodude and stuff like that, and if there's Geodude and stuff like that, then Sunkern can get some half-decent results from that, hopefully. There is not a hidden item there, which seems very odd. Okay, Eevee faints, there we go. So, anyway, so this isn't the super secret shortcut if you manage to find it. Clearly my map is broken. I was in the lead too. I suppose you want to battle? Oh, you don't? Well, we should battle anyway, says Emma. So we're going to have to take on our rival, and she's got a Scyther. So we'll go to Flappy, and we will Thunder Shock. And we get the paralysis as well, just for added bonus. It goes with the quick attacks, but we stay in. And there we go. So Sunkern goes to level 31. Fluffy goes to level 30. Next up is Geodude. We will go into Sunkern. We should be faster. Mega Drain should essentially get us back all the health that we've lost so far. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite KO, so he gets the chance to hit us with something. But next up is Pidgeotto. So we will Thunder Shock. We've already dealt with one of these today, and it wasn't that hard, and this one is not hard either. And finally, we have a Pikachu. I'm going to go into Furret here. I reckon Furret has should be able to take this guy out. There we go. A quick attack and a strength takes out the Pikachu. Emma was defeated. We caught her out of battle. So why did you want to battle so much? I think you were the one who wanted to battle. We get Fluffy evolving into Ampharos, a beautiful Ampharos. Ampharos is trying to learn Thunder Punch, and yes, you may certainly do that, because Thunder Punch is an awesome move. Stay here. I've just got to go to the Pokemon Center. So she uses an escape rope to get out, which is a nice little touch, actually, I thought. Yeah, so Sunkern can't do anything about the coughing, unfortunately. Indeed, the coughing are a big threat to Sunkern. Is there an item up there? Yes, there is. So we get an Ether, and I guess we'll have to take on this dude. So you, burn baby, burn! It says Fire Breather Ned, who has a Growlithe, of course he does. We will obviously want to swap out here. We will go to Furret. Goes for the Bite. We'll get a strength off, and we can take out that Growlithe pretty simply. He's also got another Growlithe. We'll go into Lickitung this time, and we will stomp away. It's a 2-hit KO, easy peasy. Lickitung goes to level 25 and wants to learn Wrap. Nah, we won't learn Wrap. Wrap isn't that great. And her final Pokemon is a Kabuto. If we're faster, it's quadruply weak to Grass. Mega Drain is a 1-hit KO. Sunkern gets back half its health, which is quite nice. And Sunkern goes to level 22. Fire Breather Ned was defeated. Jeez, kid, my flames. Mum has bought us another thing, and we will see. I think I'm getting tired of being a fire breather. I will become a picnicker instead. So, is there anything? There is an Ultra Ball there. Is there anything down the other way? Another copy. So, have you seen anything that we haven't caught yet? I don't think so. So there we go. We've just got. So yeah. Okay. So you came through Lit Cave. Wow, that's. No, that's not that impressive. Okay, fair enough. We are in Gamboge Town. I guess that's how that's pronounced. A town of sweet delights. Hello, little boy or girl. I'm sorry, I put on the wrong glasses. You sure have a lot of badges. 17. Yeah, we don't. We don't. So we just have the 4 so far. I think we got 3. Yeah, 3 badges, but we've done 4 gyms because we did the unofficial one as well. So anyway, here's the Gamboge Town Post Department, which you could visit. Yeah, why not? So, my leg is in real bad shape. Could you help us out, buddy? Say that you look trustworthy. Our delivery guy hurt his leg and can't work. I need this parcel delivered. The address is kind of hard to read, though. So we get a parcel in the key pocket. It is said to deliver to a professor, but not which one. And suddenly I realised that Professor Koa is an anagram of Professor Oak. And so they would be confusing. So I'm guessing we have to, I guess we just visit them both and find out which one wants the parcel anyway. But anyway, I'm going to plant more flowers around this town. We can visit here. What do you have to say? TV? In my day, we made our own fun using sticks and stones off the ground. We get a big stick, which was commented on by a girl by the weird glitch that was blocking our way down by the down by where we got the good rod. So maybe this is what we use to get past that glitch. So we put the big stick. With some imagination, anything can be fun. Whereas this girl thinks, my favourite show is on, I love watching TV, it's basically all I do. And then if we zip across over here, what we have is, we don't get many visitors here in Gamboge Town, what with the only access being through Lit Cave. You can imagine that's pretty tough. And the advantage of living in this town is we don't get any annoying tourists. That Pokemon Club just opened up one day. I hope to join. So I'm assuming that's this building here. Yep, the Gamboge Pokemon Club. We will see what's going on here. I love coming here to watch my Pokemon frolic with the others. If only people could live together in such harmony. Then, see that Slowpoke in there? He's my pride and joy. Doesn't seem to want to do anything or interact with anybody else. But doggone if I don't love him to bits. Got the Pokemon Club playpen, do not disturb the Pokemon. And that says nothing, so we'll talk to this guy now. Good day! Are you interested in joining the Pokemon Club? New members get a free... Oh, you're already preoccupied with something? You aspire to defeat the Pokemon League. I can't keep you from that. Of course we can't get the free thing. Pity. So I wonder who won this. Indeed. So, good day. Okay, so maybe that's a post-game thing. Maybe if we defeat the Pokemon League, then we can talk to them. Maybe? I guess. That would be my interpretation, let's say. But anyway, we'll talk to this person. Sometimes I wish my son would go outside once in a while, because he is currently playing the Nintendo 64. So many awesome games. I'll own my own one day. It's a Nintendo 64 and a Pokemon Stadium cartridge. Okay, another game I haven't played, another game I might want to try and emulate. It's an interesting option. But anyway, my Pidgey flies me to nearby towns whenever I want. How can it lift me up? I have no idea. Yeah, it is weird when you see, like, you know, something like Charizard can't fly you around, but Pidgey can, because Pidgey's just a powerhouse in that department. But anyway. Rumour has it there's an old abandoned lab in this town. I've lived here for years and I've never seen such a thing. I think they said Pokemon fossils were revived there. Okay. I found a Pokemon fossil once, maybe I could revive it somewhere. And obviously we have our Plume fossil, which I don't know. I think it revives an Archeops, which is obviously a later gen Pokemon. But yeah, we haven't found anywhere to revive it at all. So we're just going to keep talking around this area. I'm so unfit, I only have enough energy to walk this small area. We'll go into the mart. You'd think they'd invent a multiple-use Pokeball by now. Yes, you would, but unfortunately they have not. But then again, I suppose each Pokemon is contained within its own Pokeball, so why would you want to... How could Pokemon share Pokeballs? Interesting. But anyway, I only buy Great Balls because I'm great. Pretty interesting logic there, but anyway, so, what we will do is, though, we will buy some Great Balls. Because, yeah, we're running out of Pokeballs, and we might as well buy some Great Balls. We'll also buy some Super Potions. Not too many, just like them. Do I know yeah, we'll get a few revives as well. Might as well, there's no point in keeping spare money around. As I've said before, the only reason when you keep spare money around is when you lose, you then just lose all that money. But anyway, good evening, you're out late. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. So we heal up. And then you. I need to catch a ground-type Pokemon if I hope to stand a chance against Gamboge's gym leader. Let's forget about our troubles with a big bowl of strawberry ice cream. So, we're just going to deposit Magnemite. And so, we have the Gamboge Town Pokemon Gym Leader Cohen, the Jolty Sparker. So it looks like we have an electric-type gym here, for which we have no stab moves. Actually, obviously we have no ground type, so we have no stab moves that are super effective. But that's something we should probably do in the next episode. But to finish off this episode, I'm going to fish here because we haven't fished here and you never know what we can find. That's always a good sign when, you know, you never know what you might find. You might just find some magic. In a way, I'm glad I did that by accident now, just because of what it says. Mark waved the big stick around. Whee! So silly. But nice, unique. You know, it's nice that they even bothered to add that little touch there, so that if you use it without it being in position, that actually has a little comment to come up, which is pretty cool. Anyway, so seems like we've got nothing but Magikarp here. We'll do maybe 2 more, maybe a few more, just to be sure. We have a wild Poliwag. Okay, now that is good. That is a good option for us. Obviously, I've already used Poliwrath in a playthrough, but what we have here is the capacity to use potentially a Politoed, which would actually be pretty cool. So we are going to Thunder Wave just to be sure, and then we are going to. I'm also pretty sure that the Poliwag family are able to learn Psychic as well, which is also pretty cool. So we catch a Poliwag, the Tadpole Pokemon, which seems like a really good place to end this episode. And so you might well find that that Poliwag is going to become a member of our team later on. It's at level 20, which is actually pretty high. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this episode of my playthrough of Pokemon Bronze. And I hope you will join me on the next episode, where we're going to take on the gym leader here in Gamboge Town. And then, yeah, and then we'll start making our way back. I'm assuming that the gym leader here is going to give us an HM of some sort, although we do now have the big stick, so we could potentially get past the glitch that way. So anyway, but we might as well do the gym whilst we're here. So, hope you'll join me on the next episode.